All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they've got the returner corralled. So here comes the Baylor offense out of the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. First down and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 36.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. Yeah, the offense does complete the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that offensive player back in the process.
Quick throw to his receiver. He pulls it in for a big gain. And a huge gain across midfield, all the way to the 40-yard line. So we reach the 2-minute warnings. This offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. And the Bears with first and 10 here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
On third down, he drops to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Touchdown, Bears. This quarterback on fire today.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Then he knocks the PAT right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. They'll return it from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Testing the right side here. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. A quick throw out left, complete. And he's tackled after the catch.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42. Give it to the back again. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
pass on the jet sweep. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Second down after that previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spots the ball at the 44. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. And it's a bunch formation. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Second down, they're going to throw it. Here's a screen pass to the running back. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, they're lucky they completed this pass at all. The quarterback, in fact, gets hit as he throws the ball. Now, listen, we know the linemen are going to allow the defense to come in. At that time, they allowed him to get in there a little bit too fast. They're lucky the quarterback was able to see it and get rid of it.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. Snags a quick throw. And read out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. This one is right through.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And looks like the hands team were able to recover the football. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, a first half that gave us some riveting moments, not to mention the dramatic and the unexpected. In other words, a dynamite start to the Big 12 championship. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime.
The Bears will kick this away to get the second half going. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Defense bracing for the run against this heavy formation. They get the second half started with the running play. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in that era that we... wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Try and muscle for the 1st down. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They've got him, but he easily makes the 1st down, and this drive keeps going. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff, heads to the right.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Sticking with the running game. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. They'll try to run for the 1st down. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The pass is intercepted. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Breaks loose at the 45. That's a big gain across midfield all the way to the opponent's 35. And the Bears come to the line in the hurry up.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects a team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
2nd down play coming up. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Receiver makes the catch, and they pick up the... the 25. So hang on here. We've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. The Bears will try to keep this drive moving. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Catch hauled in here over the middle. The big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. And the Bears looking to cash in this red zone trip. Looking to throw it again. The pass rush closing in. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
One down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Baylor. That puts him on top in the second half.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good. The lead is now 4, 21-17. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And here's the handoff. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. No huddle now for the offense. Receiver in motion now. He'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Can he make it to the marker? Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down. Offense in hurry-up mode. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Keeping it on the ground here. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. And Kirk Baylor has the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? It's 3rd down for the offense. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The 1st down pickup tackled at the 45.
Chris, how about that by this running back? Got behind his pads and that big offensive line, able to pick up that 1st down. He just kept pushing through that line until he got to the mark.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. He'll hand it off. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. Defense gets him down, but they'll tape the gain on that play. It's 3rd and 4. So far, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down this possession. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Picks him about 3 yards there, but it's going to be a 4th down.
Well, that run didn't go anywhere here on 3rd down. It'll bring up 4th down, and right now, late in the game, they've got to go for this. They've got to call their best 4th and short play and hope to keep the sticks moving.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, he did not make it. A big 4th down stop. A chance to claim the lead here, but it's a turnover on downs. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Well, I love this call with his own blitz. The offensive line is completely full. They didn't see the linebacker coming at the last moment. He comes up with a sack for the defense.
And sack sets up second down. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Finds an open target on the left side. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46. The Bears come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab, but the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Defense is coming after him. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. The important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. Looking to throw yet again. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Bears will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
They look to throw it here on second down. Dump off caught by the running back. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. 3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Looks like LSU has the first down. We reach the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game. Looking to throw it on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
I really like what they did here by keeping their tight ends involved. I understand it's not quite Hail Mary time just yet. Stick to your base offense, execute, move the ball down the field, and see if you can give yourself a real shot to win this game.
Inside the 40 now. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Short pass finds the tight end. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. Can he get there on the ground? Powering through. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. They move the 6th. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. And that's just thrown away.